Hello, my name is Arlie. This is Arlie Tarot. Beautiful people, collective that I'm tapping into. Right off the bat, please, please, please drink water. Also, if you have an ancestor altar, give them water. Spirits are thirsty here, like literally just water, water. They need an offering of water. If that resonates with you, you might find it like this is literally your ancestors being like, girl, like we talked about this and you never did it, you know? Give them water. Also, you drink water. There's a need to drink water. I keep I keep tapping into this collective that needs to hydrate. Okay. What else? Okay. When I tell you I was literally filling my water bottle before I started this, and there was a ringing in my ear with that message, and then I just literally pressed record because I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell them. All right. Anyways, there's an interesting message here that just wants to come through. This is my second reading in a day, which is really interesting for me. I usually don't have the energy to do more than one, but that is, we're just going with the flow here. And the new player in the board here is my OG tarot deck with it doesn't even need a crystal anymore. This bad boy is good to go 24/7. This is really interesting that I'm talking about my deck like this. Ancestors for sure. And also this was a gift from my brother, and it literally, they just charge each other. So yeah. So oh, okay, this deck had a couple of cards on the top, but now I lost them because I shuffled. It was, oh, I forgot. Okay, so it would definitely was the six. It was, yeah, it was this. What else? It was this and this. I think the Empress. No, it was the High Priestess. I'm so sorry. I should have shown that to you first, because for some reason I was just called to pull. I just started pulling, and I'm like, okay, another one, another one, another one. Like, I just kept pulling really good cards. For some reason, these are the only ones that I can remember right now. Maybe that's a message in itself, but I remember it was these, and I think the Queen of Pentacles and also the High Priestess were the other two cards. I think. I don't remember. There's that need again to drink water. Quite literally, oh my God. Brother, okay. My sister, brother, person in Christ. And if not in Christ, then whoever it is. Why is that so important? I don't know, but it is important. You need to drink water. The fact that I have ice in there and it makes a little rattle sound when I'm drinking water, it's like almost like cleaning the energy with sound as well. Ooh, that could be significant, because water and tarot is very attached to creatives, right? Definitely, maybe someone that does into music. Music could be significant here too. Water and music. Why am I hearing Cake by the Ocean? Hey, that is filthy shit. Okay. All right. I don't think I can be cursing out here, because they can like take my video down, and then that would like limit whoever gets to see this message. It's kind of messed up. I was gonna use the F-bomb right there, but I didn't. I stopped myself. Give me a second, because like I said, it was so impulsive the way that I just clicked like record play. The way I just clicked to whatchamacallit, to just record, and I forgot to like do my thing over here, and now the music thing reminded me that I need to play a tune. A tune is an interesting word, because we are attuning. Okay, anyways. All right, so yeah, look at that. This wants to come into the physical reality, whatever is up in the ethers here. It's very interesting. definitely feels like an offer. And I don't want to say, it's always like, oh, it's an offer of love. Like, I don't want to say that. Ah, my God. Do you see? Like, literally, there's so much hesitation, and the only cards that wanted to stay out were these two. And then I just thought it was this one. I was like, oh, okay, you're gonna make me talk about it. And then strength after. And the Ace of Swords. Ah, okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Who here is having some kind of my shoulder just cracked. My right shoulder. That could be significant for someone. Who here is literally not wanting to receive this message because it feels like it's gonna bring up some past wounds. But your spirit guides are saying, well, honey, sweetie, kindly, you're doing great, sweetie, but you're done with this cycle, and you know that, which is why you would know, you would recognize if this sword was meant for your back or for your, you know, your benefit, right? You would know by now. Come on. Hello. Yes, you know already. You're not here waiting for another sword and another sword to finish a cycle. You've finished the cycle, okay? It's done. It's done. Oh, but you're being triggered. Okay. Well, they're saying you're the high priestess, and you would see right through that. It's like you could, you know, you're being offered a truth, or, you know, you're being offered a communication because you don't know if it's the truth. That's what you're struggling with, or you could be struggling with whenever this comes forward. And then they're saying, well, you would know if it's authentic. You would know if it's something that you can trust, because it could be this person's truth wholeheartedly, of course, but like, you intuitively are at a space now where you could be like, well, just because it's their truth doesn't mean that it's what aligns with me and my truth. And they're saying, if you doubt that you can do this for yourself, because it could be someone that really does trigger you, my friend. Oof. Yeah. So it's someone that you and them have effects on each other, in the sense of like, you've both, I think, have put each other through this. And maybe it's not even you have done it to each other either. This is very interesting. Maybe you've learned these lessons with separate people, but because of your connection all along. Oh, that is interesting. And now we're wondering. We are wondering a lot. There's a lot of wondering, because so much energy has been spent here and alchemizing. And alchemizing the wounds that this communication could potentially not just reopen, because you feel like that can happen. So because sometimes this triggers you without this communication. There doesn't have to be communication. There's already a connection. Oh, that is interesting. It's an interesting play on words. I wonder who likes to speak that way. Something about a play on words. And again, very creative energy. Someone really good with their words. Maybe a little too good. A little too towery, right? A little too sharp. A little too flighty. A little too I'm getting I don't know if you guys know this sound. It's like someone's asking this girl to describe how something tastes. She's like, a little too, oh no, not a little too, a little bit of spice, a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of whatever. She's so cute. So yeah, there's a little bit too good of to be true energy, and I get it. It literally is sounding your alarms, and it is for a reason that's sounding your alarms. Okay, I get it. And also, your spirit team is also saying it's sounding your alarms, but we're gonna have to look at, sorry, there's a lot of smoke over here. You're gonna have to look at, oh my god, that's fucking crazy that this is the card that I did that with. Literally seeing through the smoke, seeing through what you in the past know that this person did that was sneaky. You're able to like cut through it and like see through the smoke, see if it's true or not. This is what they're saying, like you've done this before, maybe not with this person, but you've done it. So you would know if this is authentic. You don't have to worry. Why are we still on that? Like literally you don't have to worry. Maybe you, oh my god, when I tell you don't have to worry, because the thing is that yeah, you've healed this pattern. Okay, you're gonna recognize the pattern, but it's almost like the pattern is there in like in a second, a split of a second, but then you realize that the pattern that you're living now is not the falling into another cycle with people that are not meant for you. It's more of recognizing what is truly aligned for you. But it triggers, well, I don't know why that's triggered. It's almost like it's almost like you can't get through the healing until you get like a final like, I don't want to say it's a test, but it's an offer. It's a truth. It's like a closing of a cycle. Oh, okay, you could be getting, what is this? What is the word for what I'm trying to say? Closure. Look at me clear my throat. Yeah, someone wants to speak up and give you closure about something, but at the same time it's more of they're getting closure for themselves. Honestly, they're trying to heal their indecisiveness by being decisive. Oh my goodness, yes. Remember that the Nine of Cups was one of the cards that this deck had me pull out, and I never gave you the reading that was in the beginning of that, but I remember this card being part of it. Look at us doubling cards. The Three of Swords again here. We have 2 Towers, we have 2 Three of Swords, and 2 Lovers. What do you think that means? Why do you think we're doubling down on those energies? Like, it's to let you know that you oh my god, like real recognizes real. Like you wouldn't be able to like dissect this and be like, pull it apart and put it back together, like literally scribe in that energy, in that water, in that offer of truth, this cup that's being given to you. They're saying, well, you literally have the power now to connect and dive into this, decipher it, look at it from all the angles that you need to. Use your divination, use your spirit guides, use your ancestors, use whatever it is that you know is tried and true and works for you. And if that is literally looking into this person's eyes and having them say whatever, because it feels like the communication is through technology. It doesn't feel like it's in the physical, like face to face at first. But if what you need is to have this person literally speak to you in person, for you to be like, okay, I need to know if this is true or not, to believe you, you could do that. Like whatever it is, you're gonna get it done, and you're gonna, but even then, like I'm getting like too deep in it. You don't even have to do that, because what they're saying is, if it was not aligned, you would know. You would know. Because you need to trust yourself when it comes to decisions about love. If you are asking, if you have been praying, asking for your divine counterpart to come in, you have to also decide and accept that you are ready for your counterpart to come in. Like, You can't ask for it and still be like, I don't know, I'm on the fence. Well, is it a yes or a no, girly pop? Sweetie, cutie patootie, like decide. Decide. This is how you are flighty, and then how this person's flighty is by not coming forward. But you see how like both of you have to anchor this energy at the same time, or one has to do it first and the other one has to like follow through, right? It could go either way. It could be either of you, honestly. It doesn't feel like you have to be ready for them to come in. It doesn't feel like they have to come in for you to be ready. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't depend. It depends on each other, but it doesn't at the same time. It's whoever gets there first kind of thing. And then, but at the end of the day, it is this person communicating with you. You could drive it to move forward faster, or they can do it. They can do that too. The Chariot, you can drive it forward. Shut the come on. Jeez. So magical. So magical. What's the holdup? It's really what? Your spirit guides are like, what is the holdup? Like, what's happening? Why are we still here? Like, hiding behind something. What? The table is set. Like, we're ready. Let's go. 2 of Cups, right? And Judgment. 2 and 20. So 2 and 2, 22. Master teacher number, by the way. But you see this white stag right there? They're here too, okay? And they're like, this is like that spirit guide that's like, hello, you're ready? Like, why are we not? What are we waiting on? What's the hold up? What is the hold up? I mean, if they don't know, who knows? Like, who knows what the hold up is? Okay. 2 of Pentacles, you see, like, what's the hold up? Oh, 6 of Wands, 5 of Wands here with the Devil. What is the hold up? Two of Swords, 3 of Wands, the Magician. Ooh, okay. What's happening here? The 4 of Wands and the Sun. Honestly, that's messed up. But yeah, it's like this fear of success. The fear that, like, moving forward, you move forward, you commit, or you put yourself out there. Maybe you have to wear your heart on your sleeve. Like, you have to, like, dive in. That's what love is asking you to do, or this opportunity in love, right? You're in the driver's seat, so you have to move. I feel like there's just, maybe there's indecision. Maybe some of you quite literally have to move, and that's something that perhaps you're not ready for, or you feel like you might not be ready for. I'm hearing now that if the opportunity presents itself, and look at this deck not wanting to separate. If the opportunity, my goodness, presents itself, and you would also, this is something that goes back to your High Priestess energy. You would know what to do. Again, this is saying that an opportunity presents itself. This is not just an offer of like, move here. It's something solid. Like, I have a plan for both of us. Like, let's go. Come with me. The vessel, the cup that is being offered here. So interesting that you're being offered a cup and you are also the cup. That's so interesting. It's like you're being offered your own self here, a new path that feels more aligned to yourself. That is so beautiful. The gem. Wow. You see that? It's the same thing. Literally the same thing. Oh. And Kairos. Wow. That is very powerful shit right there. Look at that. Wow. What's at the bottom? The kiss. Shut up. Now I'm blushing. The river. The kiss. It's like this energy that's back here, like pulling you in. That is so interesting. And it's been nurtured. It's been, you see how that gem is literally, it's in a nest of its own. And a gem is like a ring. Like someone's ring. Someone's being given a gem. Oh my goodness, what? Oh my goodness. I'm literally cheesing when I look at this. That is so cute. Stop. Okay. This collective definitely has something to do with eye contact. Like there's something, that's why I mentioned, I went on the little rampage about, oh, if you need to see this person in person, to believe them in general, not gender specific, but yeah, you can do that. If that is how you work your magic and you can tell things, do that. Like, it's okay. Sorry, I'm distracted because my cat just went outside because the door is open, but it's also raining, so I don't know if she knows that she's gonna get rained on. She's probably gonna like jump in here. Okay. Anyways, let me drink some water. Hold on. Okay, I am back. Excuse me. While I was drinking water, then I started to look for this card because it's the one that I feel called to reading. And it's really interesting. I could not find it. Like the pages were like stuck together. 218, 219, 218, 219 could be significant for some of you. Also, I realized that I hardly ever get this card because I played with this deck a lot, okay? When I first get my decks, I try to like work with them for at least a month to like really get to know them. Sometimes they're in reading, sometimes they're not during that time, but like I really try to get to know them. Ooh, it's very intense today. I got like dizzy all of a sudden. Anyways, yeah. But I hardly ever got this card, and that is interesting to me because it's so beautiful. All right. Kairos. Mystic time, and synchronicity. Interesting. Okay. The word evil comes from the root unripe. Consider that everything has a time of ripeness. When it becomes a nourishing fruit, sweet to the lips. That is such a random thing. Okay. All right. This is very interesting. Compare the Greek word chronos and kairos. This will guide you to the understanding of logos and mythos. Interesting. When light, alignment, ease in decision and action. When dark, fighting against time. And then to go deeper, Felix Gonzalez Torres' untitled Perfect Lovers. Shut the front door. Perfect Lovers. The Lovers is here twice. So every deck that I had out here of tarot, which was 2, they threw the Lovers out at you. I mean, the Tower as well, and also the 3 of Swords. But I digress. Okay. If you're still like on the fence, if this is a love reading for you, my sister, brother, my person in Christ, hello. It's a love reading. I didn't want it. Remember in the beginning when I didn't want it? And this card came out. And the, what was it? Was it the Ace of Cups? It was the motherfucking Ace of Cups that came out. I was like, oh, okay, fine, whatever. Oh, sorry, no, it was this and this. What am I talking about? Yeah, it was Strength and the Knight of Cups. And I was like, okay, fine. We're going to read about it. What is the hesitation? What is the problem? What's the problem with this? Why is this a trigger? It's really what the divine is wanting to bring forward to you. Is it cause it probably is a trigger because you're being like, you're closing up a cycle where now you get to, the little reward, the little treat is that you get where you want it all along when it comes to this. But that in itself is scary, and we get it. All right, let's see what this has to say. So, we have all had experiences with timelessness of life beyond the ticking of a clock. It may be felt as time standing still, slow motion, or losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation. Hint, hint. Okay. This is known as mythic time, and it is the territory of Kairos. This card suggests there is a secondary time continuum that goes beyond any earthly clock and schedules. Within this non-linear realm, we access divine timing. Fuck. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of a whole life, of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. When this card appears, it is about patience and precision. No clock can guide you, ... Wait for the rush of inner knowing and not a moment longer. Stop it. I cannot believe this card has not been in my rotation of bangers that I need to read to remind myself of things. It was hidden. It was like hidden in here. I remember this card from this deck. Do I remember getting this one? Absolutely not. And that is strange to me, because usually the very significant ones will definitely pop up at me in readings. That is very interesting. This has happened to me before with another deck. My deck that is, what is it? The Unicorn Tarot? No, Unicorn Oracle. One day I was like, wait a minute. I don't remember this card being here. Like, I was literally like, ain't no way. Like, I did not remember that card. And now that I remember that, I think it happened to me with another deck too. That is really interesting. I'm sorry, I'm going through like a crisis here. A mid psychic crisis, mid psychic life crisis. Anyways, very interesting. Divine timing. Yes. Trusting, getting lost in time. There's something about whoever you share that with. It's interesting. You should look into those dynamics. See how those people, because they don't have to be romantic in nature either, those connections. The people that make you forget about time, and there's just a very easy back and forth reciprocity between you. Those things are here to teach you and align you towards what you really want, because they make you recognize what you truly want. Think about how that is not triggering, right? Those kind of connections are not triggering. That kind of interaction is not triggering to you. So then you have the potential here. You have the tools, you know, and especially in the intuitive realm, right? To feel safe when this offer comes in, okay? See it for what it is. It's this gem. Literally. So 56, and this is, what is this, Arlenis? 60. So 56 and 60. Interesting. I don't know why I had to like decipher that, but hey, I did that. Is that a 56? I'm second guessing myself. I don't know. I don't know anything. I think so. Yeah. L is 50. The tier 52. Interesting, because this was in another reading earlier today, I think, or it was yesterday. Maybe it was yesterday. There's that eye again. There's a gem again here too. The substainer. The sustainer. Something coming into shape. being molded into shape. Maybe it's this offer. It's being thought about over and over again. The riddle in the mirror. Yeah. Someone's maybe overthinking this a little bit too, and that's okay. You could be picking up on that energy too intuitively, and they're saying that's okay. That's okay. It's okay to like perceive the back and forth that maybe someone is experiencing when it comes to your connection. That is okay. Okay, collective, I think that is the message here. Trust yourself. You have unpacked and worked on the wounds that needed to be worked on when it comes to connections, love, especially this very special offer here. Trust yourself with it. Trust yourself to receive it. Trust yourself to be what you need. It will be what you need, and you will be what it needs. You know what I mean? Like, you're capable of holding this. Okay, literally the divine is saying you can hold it. Okay, it is yours. That's really beautiful. All right. Thank you so much for trusting me. I want to thank your spirit guides, mine, this person, and you, obviously, for letting me tap into your energy. And I wish you the best. I'm sending you a lot of love, and I'll see you in other readings.